this is beautiful. And you. But this, oh fuck, actually, hold up. Do I need to put my mask on?
No.
Well, in a public place, everyone else has got a mask on. I'm gonna get fined. Having said that, people that are jogging and doing exercise, they don't need to wear masks, do they? This is true. So, if a policeman comes, just start doing star jumps. I'm running around in circles. We are in Madrid.
Okay.
What?
Well,
Well, I was just sharing that with people.
they know I will.
Well, yeah, because of the stories, because of the posts, I'm pretty sure that you would have guessed it. Now, I'm very fortunate to be able to visit a lot of different destinations a lot of the time. There is a reason for me visiting all these places. More often than not, it's to benefit the mental brand. Now, like everyone watching, it's very hard to balance work life and personal life. So what I do is, when I go to different destinations like this, I either bring my kids along or bring Jennifer along, or try and share as much as I can with the team. Otherwise, it becomes very lonely.
I thought you choose money over friends yesterday.
Well, I choose money over certain friends. I mean, if you're talking
No,
about Billy,
I
then
said
100%, yeah,
friends.
money.
I said friends.
I ain't got many.
Wait.
I've only got the team and you. Well, you're not my friend. We're in a relationship, aren't we?
We're from mates.
Oh, we're mates
And-
now.
Yes.
Brilliant. Just put myself in the friend zone. Where's the boats?
We're getting there soon.
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, there is a reason for me visiting all these destinations, and more often than not, is to benefit the mental brand. And I think it's our responsibility, really, that we update you all on what's happening with the mental brand and where the mental brand is going. Some people get, I suppose, annoyed with the videos. Some people think they're a bit pointless, but when we've got fans, followers, people that are spending their hard-earned money and that are trusting us with what we say about a specific product, or when we're about to launch a new product, I just think it's only right that we explain how we're sort of investing back into it, and our plans to make it bigger. Did any of that make sense? You just stopped listening, didn't you?
No, I was listening.
So we have a few new products that we're bringing out over the next month with Mental Hamster alone. Alpha Trilogy Zero, which is our very first, it's the world's first weight loss protein. It actually has fat burning compounds in it. It's made up of that. There is no other company that even does anything similar. That's just one of the products. The other products I can't mention at the minute. What I can say is we've spent a lot of time developing and a lot of money investing in some real special shit. Also, we've brought 3 new machines. 2 of the new machines are specifically to keep the Bio Plus and the C Plus. What? Was it a wolf? Oh. He's nicked me missus, isn't he? Forget a tight t-shirt. Just take a walk in the park with a fucking dog. So, the reason why we can only do limited amounts of a specific product, or so many runs and get ahead of so many batches is because we only have limited machines, we only have limited space. We make everything in-house at mentalhamster.com. With the Mental brand, we either make it ourselves or we deal direct with the manufacturer. When I say direct with the manufacturer, I'm talking things like Mental Culture, getting the clothing made, or Mental Energy, where obviously you've got productions regarding cans and gas and other things. But it's work here. All right. So basically, we cut out the middleman. If we don't make it, we deal with a person that does make it. That way we can always guarantee the quality, and we have complete control over quality. So 2 of the machines that we've recently brought, they've arrived today. They're going to be getting assembled by the engineers this week in our factory, and we will be using them from Monday. Basically, this means that Bio Plus, C Plus and Kalel will never be out of stock, or very rarely they will be out of stock. A bit like Alpha A5s, it's very rare that they're out of stock because we invested in them machines. Same as the Alpha Trilogy. We've got now the Banana Rama machine, so the 3rd machine will be for basically that, the 3rd flavour. So we bring out a promotional flavour, we see how well that does over a period of 12 months, and then what we'll do is we'll invest in a machine so we can then run 3 flavours at one time. Otherwise, you're always out of stock on one when you're in stock on another. For instance, we only had 2 Alpha Trilogy mixers, so we could only really run chocolate and berry. Also, it's very difficult to develop loads of different flamboyant fucking flavours of protein, because when you try and mix up loads of flavours, you have to use what's called fillers, and that lowers the percentage of the protein, which is what we don't want to do. So in order to bring out another flavour protein, you have to use real ingredients. There's a lot of testing that fucking goes on, and that takes time. It's very time consuming. So when we had 2 machines running the Trilogy, if one broke, we could only do 1 flavour at a time, which was why at some occasions we only had chocolate in stock and not berry in stock. I hope I've explained it all. This is what it's like when you make shit yourself. If we were to give, I suppose, all of our business to a dairy company, we would be constantly in stock on all products. But that all sounds well and good. However, you can never guarantee the quality, and they will not be using the raws that we use. So it won't be as good. And this is, in my opinion, what makes us different from the rest, you know? And I can guarantee you that neither myself or the team will ever sell out and swap quantity over quality. Isn't going to happen. So what's happening at what?
Did you see the turtle?
Turtle? Where? Oh, there's a turtle. Oh, look at him. That little thing looks like Billy. I don't know if you can see him. There's a little turtle. Billy was a turtle. That'll be him. What's going on at mentalhamster.com today? Well, we've got an offer on with the Pure Alphas. I've got to apologise because the Pure Alphas went out of stock for about 3 hours today. We didn't realise. We're running an offer where you buy a tub of Pure Alphas, testosterone enhancers, and you get the Mental Hamster wrist wraps absolutely free. Now, just like all of our products, we actually have it made. So these wrist wraps are not just another brand with our logo on. These are double stitched. These are real fucking hard wearing. These are these are really good quality. Can you get me one? Thank you. Okay. Actually, I'll come with you. Now, we run an offer 2 days ago on Bipolar, and we gave the lifting straps free with each tub of Bipolar, and they sold out within 24 hours. The Pure Alphas sort of did the same, but we managed to get another batch sort of done. So therefore, we were able to put them back in stock. Point is, the offer's still on. Go to mentalhamster.com, click the link. It's in the status, and buy a tub of Pure Alphas and get the Mental wrist wraps absolutely free. The offer will be on until stocks last, which won't be long. because we managed to get another batch done, but I think we only ended up putting an extra 127 or 120 odd back in stock. So once they're gone, they're gone. Mental culture. Now that's a fucking, that one's, next week's going to be a bit of a special week for mental culture. Tuesday, we've not only got some new designs of the popular rubber embossed mental tee, also my favourite. We've got new designs being released on Tuesday, but we've also got a lot of the older products and popular products like the tracksuits going back in stock on Tuesday. Plus we've got the MNTL caps. These caps have been a fucking ball ache. We've been inundated with fucking messages literally over the last 2 years, constant. That is not an exaggeration, because they were the fucking best caps, but they fell out with the manufacturer, and they were very, very difficult to replicate. But that's one of the reasons why we're going to France. We've got Madrid. Where else are we going? San Sebastian, Versailles, Paris, then London. Told you, there is a reason for visiting these destinations, and more often than not, it's to benefit the mental brand. So we've got a manufacturer to make the MNTL caps in France. They should be available in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. We've got all of the old designs coming back, and also we're working on some new designs. We've got mental fucking trainers. We've set a target for ourselves to have them released, ready and proofed by February. And then we've got the mental watches. Now that is another reason why we're sort of doing this fucking road trip. Visiting jewelers, getting samples. We're doing things how it should be fucking done. It's easy to just stick your name on another brand, sell it off as yours. That is business. You can't argue with it. But that's not having your own brand. There's a lot more that goes into having your own fucking brand. And personally, I'm very proud of having my own brand. I think there's a lot more pride that goes into having your own brand. It takes a lot longer, costs a lot more money, it's a lot more stress, but if you do it right, it's worth it. Anything you want to add?
No.
Mentalhamster.com.
Mentalhamster.com.
Fucking hell, put a bit of effort into it. What was that? What was that? I never do that.
Mentalhamster.com.
That was awful. That was terrible. Mentalhamster.com. Remember, the Pure Alphas are only on offer with the free wraps until stocks last. So, I don't know. I don't know which way. I don't think it's this way. I don't know how many out of the 127 we've got left, but just click the link. Go get them now. We're going to have a nice stroll in the park. What park is this? It's a nice park in Madrid. I was going to do a bit of a TripAdvisor review there, but I fucked it. We're going to have a nice walk in the park, and then we've got some work to do, and then probably another date night later if we get time.
What's the name of the park?
Maybe, if she's lucky.
What? If I'm lucky, what?
I said if we get what we've got to get done later, and we have enough time, we might have another date night if you're lucky.
You are lucky.
No, if you're lucky.
You are.
If you're lucky.
I'm always lucky.
Hey, look at this. I mean, you have to be fucking lucky to go on a date with that, right?
Comment below how many of you went on a date with Aarron Lambo.
Oh, what do you mean how many of them went on a date with me? You think I started
I wanna see how
dating
many
followers
went.
before I met you?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe not followers, maybe other people. But maybe now they follow you.
Not many. No, never actually. Not any.
Just in case.
Mentalhamster.com. Click the link.